Welcome to the e-commerce podcast. My name is Matt Edmundson, and we are at episode number 3 already of our August Black Friday series. Yes, we're looking at this in August because it's just really important to look at Black Friday if you haven't done so already. Just get on it. Just get on it. So that's the reason we're putting this content out there, because it's an important time, right? Now, if you are a regular to the show, you will notice this content is a little bit different. Of course, if you're new to the show, very warm welcome to you. It's great to have you join us. I hope you get some value out of this. New listeners every week. Make sure you like and subscribe. You know, all of that good stuff. But if you are a regular to the show and you've been following along, you will know we're in a bit of a series where we're doing this new type of content. Normally, if you're new to the show, let me just explain. Normally, I have experts where we interview them on the show about, all kinds of e-commerce topics. But in this mini series, I'm giving you some of the seminars that we did in something we called e-commerce cohort. Now, it could get a little bit confusing because e-commerce cohort of old is different to e-commerce cohort of new. We've recycled the name. What we've done is we've just ditched the membership fee. We've made it free, and we're bringing this content out much more as part of our drive to just add some really great value and connect with more people as a result. So that's kind of what's going on, really. So this is a little bit different. This is that seminar, which actually was delivered by me. This is the third of 4 seminars. And then the final one, the 5th one, is a Q&A session all about Black Friday. And so that's what we're bringing. And in e-commerce cohort, we had, it wasn't just me that did the sessions, by the way. We had some other experts. We are going to start to put that content out. Some of it will go onto the podcast. Over the next month or 2, you'll see it rolling out on the new free e-commerce cohort platform. If you want to find out more about that, then check it out at ecommercepodcast.net. And I think, if memory serves me right, I also own the domain name ecommercecohort.com, which will always also forward to it somehow. But yes, check it out, ecommercepodcast.net. And incidentally, while you're there, if you haven't done so already, make sure you sign up to the newsletter, because they are getting a massive revamp starting next month in September. And a lot of this content, this high-value content, will be in the newsletter first. So you're definitely going to want to check it out. And make sure you sign up for that, because there's some really great stuff coming. And I don't want you to miss any of it. Of course I don't. Why would I? It's all out there. I hope you use it. I hope you find it helpful. It's the reason why we're doing it all, really. I just want you to find it helpful. So hopefully you do. Absolutely. Now, what are we talking about today, Matthew? Well, the first week in this mini-series, we looked at how to create a compelling offer for Black Friday that doesn't, rob you of all your profits. Last week, we looked at the new customer strategy. How do we deal with all the new customers we're going to get over Black Friday? This week, we're focusing on your existing customers and why this might actually be the most important episode in the series. Just saying. Now, if you think about it, right, what actually happens, most e-commerce companies will just whack out crazy offers, right? They're just going to whack them out, lose all their profits, and all their best customers get the same offer, and it just feels wrong in so many ways. And we're going to look at that. We're going to examine it. Does that even make sense? Should we give our best customers our best offers? I don't know. These are good questions to ask. I do know, actually. We're going to get into it. We're going to look at customer journeys, VIP experiences, segmentation, including the all-powerful RFM segmentation. We're going to look at SMS marketing and even referral campaigns. And if those acronyms and names sort of scare you, don't worry. We explain it all. It's all good stuff to get into. A whole bunch of good stuff. So make sure you've got your notebooks ready. And before we get into it, let me just take this moment to ask you to let me know what you think about this format. It's not replacing what we're doing with the expert interviews. They start again in September. But we are experimenting with other types of format to bring different types of episodes, deep diving in some things, short form content like this, maybe 20 minutes where we focus in on a specific thing. Is it helpful? Is it not? Do it again, Matt. Don't do it. Am I confusing you because it's all mixed up and nothing really makes sense? I genuinely would love to know. So do hit me up on LinkedIn. Just go to LinkedIn/in/Matt Edmundson, or follow the link from the eCommercePodcast.net website to my LinkedIn profile, and let me know what's going on, or just comment through the website. I genuinely, I really do want to know what you guys think. It will really help us going forward. Because if it's not resonating, then we won't do it, because it's going to waste your time. And we want to deliver stuff, like I say, that's of high value. But anyway, that's enough from me. So here's me on how to treat your best customers like the VIPs they actually are. Okay, so let's talk about an existing customer strategy and what you can do in relation to that for Black Friday. Okay, so we've talked about what you can do for new customers. What about existing customers? Let's have a think about those. Now, the key aim here is to maximize value. We said with new customers, you know, we want to build relationship. We've talked about our offers, how we want to maintain that sort of lifetime value versus margin ratio. So when it comes to our existing customers, the thing that we want to look at here is maximizing value. And I'm not just talking about maximizing the amount of cash you take out of their pockets. I'm talking more about maximizing their lifetime value of that customer, just getting them to re-engage and just dig deeper into their relationship with you, right? So we want to maximize that value. And to do that, we need to look at two things, okay? So we've got here, number one, segment, and number two, journey. So fairly self-explanatory, I think. Segment your customer database. If you haven't done this already, you really should segment your email list and your customers into various segments, like your best customers, your okay customers, the people that aren't going to really buy from you that much longer, those that don't buy from you any longer at all. And if you haven't heard it, there's a great podcast we did with a guy called Valentin Radu from Omni Convert, which is in the vault, in the e-commerce vault. If you search for that, you should give it a listen, because in that he talks about RFM segmentation and how he uses that to segment his list. He uses great phrases like soulmates, lovers, just about to dump you, the breakups and all that sort of stuff to sort of define the relationship you have with clients. And actually at Vegetology, we now use his language. We use the RFM methodology actually, and we also use we started using his language like lovers and soulmates and things like that, just to sort of define our clients a little bit better, which is brilliant. So we want to segment them, okay? And then the second thing we need to do is understand the journey each segment should take, okay? So sort of over here. In other words, if someone is about to dump you, i.e. they bought from you, they were a good customer, but they don't seem to be buying from you anymore, the journey you want to take them on is very different to the journey you want to take on for someone who buys from you almost every day, who's like your best client ever. Okay, the emails, the stories, the marketing should have very different language, very different feel. And so you need to understand the segments and then the journey each segment should take. Okay, so if you haven't done that already, that is something you should definitely think about. It's a drum we will beat often here at Cohort. Understands the journey that they take. Okay, so one of the key segments to look out for is a VIP list, especially around Black Friday. Okay, so what do I mean by this? Now, you can, if you segment your list, or you want to start segment your list, pick out your best customers, right? The top 20% that create 80% of your business. Let's get all their names and email addresses, and let's put them on a separate email. So you could use some kind of automation to do this, right? You could say that is what you're going to do, okay? Another possibility, though, is to let the customers do it themselves. So one strategy which I really like, actually, I heard Daniel Badai talk about this, who's also been on the podcast. this strategy of you email out all of your customers, okay? So you send them an email and you say, listen, what we're going to do this Black Friday is we are going to create a VIP Black Friday offers list. So if you are on that list, you'll get access to all of the Black Friday offers early. But, you know, we don't want to send emails unnecessarily, people. So if you want them, just sign up, right? Just go to this web page and just click, yes, that's me. Double check you've given us the right email. Sign up to the sort of that email list. And then what you're going to do is you're going to allow the customers to sort of self-identify, I want to be on this VIP list, please, thank you very much. And so a few weeks before Black Friday, you're going to start emailing them the Black Friday offers, right? And the reason you want to do this is, well, there's a number of reasons. One, you want to get that list engaged. You want them to get excited about the emails coming up. You want to start sales early, so you take the load off customer service in the warehouse. And you also want to test offers, right? So you're going to split test an email which you send out to that VIP list. You're going to see which offer pulls the best. And guess what you're going to do on Black Friday weekend? You're going to do that offer which you've tested on your list already. Okay, so it helps you to do that. So create a VIP list and create a strategy, a comms strategy for how you're going to engage them in the weeks leading up to Black Friday. And I like Daniel's idea of email out your existing customers, get them to voluntarily sign up to a VIP list, send them out emails ahead of time, split test those emails, and voila, your Black Friday will be a lot better. Okay, so that's what we're talking about there. So when it comes to the customer journey, oh look, here we go, test offers early. Again, you can do that with your VIP list, right? So you can split test the offers and see which one pulls the best. If you aren't going to do the VIP strategy, if you're not going to do that with your list, that's fine. But do test your offers early. Don't wait till Black Friday to test them. Test them somehow. Okay, so if you're not emailing people, maybe create 1 or 2 landing pages which you can split test and use paid media to drive people to those pages for the audiences that you're thinking of running Black Friday campaigns to. See which one pulls the best. So again, when it comes to Black Friday, all that work has been done. You're not switching campaigns out through the weekend. You've planned early, you've tested, you know which one's going to pull the best. Okay, so test your offers early would be my advice. I've mentioned this already, but give your best customers the best discounts. Remember the 80-20 rule. And again, you can engage them with email. You can email them out and just say, listen, guys, we just love the bones off you. You're one of our best clients. And so as a result, I want you to know, here's an offer this weekend that is not going to be made available to the public. It's not going to be made available to everyone on our email list. You are getting it because you are amazing. You're one of our best clients and it's only available to you. Click here to find out more, right? That's what you do. So that works really well, but give your best offers to your best clients. SMS marketing is something else that you can also employ here, which I think is really clever. So one of the things that you could do, for example, rather than emailing your customers and saying, I'm creating a VIP email list, you could email them and say, I'm creating a VIP text message list. So I'm going to be doing SMS offers, which will go straight to your phone. You're either in or you're out, right? I mean, obviously word the email out better than that, but get them to opt into your SMS marketing. This is a great time to do that if you don't have an SMS marketing list. So get them to opt into your SMS marketing. Again, if you want to know more about SMS marketing, there's a few podcasts which I think would be really helpful for you. Just search on the eCommerce Vault. But you could have them opt into like an SMS marketing list. So rather than emailing them, you're sending them text messages. Why is this so beautiful? Why is this so great? Because let me tell you, their inbox is going to be flooded over Black Friday. Just like your inbox is, just like mine is. You're going to have more emails than you know what to do with. So getting on someone's text message gives a much, much greater chance of response, especially if they've opted into that list. Okay, so have a think about SMS marketing, how you could use that to increase journeys. Offers not on the general website to various segments. Again, think about this. Like if you've got a segment that is about to dump you Still love that language from Valentin. But if you've got a bunch of customers that would buy from you on a regular basis but haven't bought for a while, that offer doesn't need to be on your website, right? But you can email those people and say, listen, this Black Friday, you guys, you've not bought from, I don't know if I'd say actually you've not bought from us as well, but I'll do an email to them saying, listen guys, special offer just for you. We know that you love the products that we sell. We know you're a big fan of what we do. Appreciate that with the cost of living crisis going through the roof, it's not as easy for everybody now. So we've got a real special offer just for you this Black Friday weekend. It's not available on our website. It is available to you. So you can do that to the various segments, specifically to them to get them to re-engage. Buzz building campaigns. Love buzz building campaigns. What do I mean here? Don't wait to Black Friday before you start building buzz around Black Friday, right? It's too late. It's too late by then. You should be sending out emails end of October, early November about Black Friday, just building up buzz. Just even simple emails like, hey, the countdown has begun. We're really excited about what's coming up in November. We've got some great stuff coming up for you. Just want you to know, get ready. Make sure we're not in your spam folder. Check out our SMS marketing list, which gets all the early notifications. So be sure you won't miss out. When stock goes, it's gone. All those kind of things. So start building buzz around that in early November. Don't wait until Black Friday before you go, oh, now I'm going to send my Black Friday email. It's too late. And segments, finally, turn up your referral campaign. This is a really, really interesting opportunity for you because if you have got a bunch of customers who are great customers, then they are also more than likely going to be your best referring customers, right? They're going to tell their friends about you. They're going to tell their colleagues about you. They're going to say, listen, come buy these products. So if you have a referral campaign, whether that's through organizations like Mention Me, whether it's something you've just got on your website or whatever it is, what you can do is do a specific Black Friday referral campaign and email out your best customers during November, the start of November, and say, listen guys, we are going to do, as you know, we do referral marketing, i.e. when you refer a friend, they get whatever and you get whatever the gifts are, whatever the discounts are. Simple as, right? But during Black Friday weekend, for every person you refer, they will get ... and you will get ... We are going to ramp up the gifts or the discounts or whatever it is, right, that really excites them. Again, understand the different segments, but you can send that email to your best customers, to that sort of top 20, 30, 40% of customers that are much more likely to refer you, especially your repeat customers, right? And so crank up that referral campaign, get them marketing for you as well, especially if you've got a good referral campaign. Just crank it up, turn up the volume, turn up the heat, right? So don't miss that opportunity, okay? So that is the existing customer campaign strategy. So go ahead, think about your existing customers. Think about them in terms of the segments and the journeys that you want them to take. What can you do for your existing customers? Write that down, plan that strategy. And when you've done that, I will be back in the next video just talking about general Black Friday top tips, which I've learned over the years. I'll see you there.
Segments and journeys. That's how you maximize value from existing customers during Black Friday. Who knew, right? Anyway, next week is our 4th episode in this mini-series, Black Friday top tips and general strategies, all the bits that don't sort of fit neatly into categories, but you need to understand because they can make or break your Black Friday success. So we're going to be talking about that, all the things that we've learned over the years. After that, we've got the Q&A session. So in cohort, when we delivered this workshop, we did each workshop over one workshop per week over 4 weeks, just like how we're releasing it on the podcast. And then the final workshop was a Q&A. So that's coming up as well, where we answered all the questions that came in around Black Friday after the first 4 workshops. So yeah, you can check that out. And after that, in September, we will be back to our regular programming of expert interviews and founder stories. And like I said, at the the start of August, we're also going to throw in the odd solo episode here and there. But I am thinking about, like I said, mixing more teaching content in like this, more of the workshops that we've done over the years. Just want to know if it's working. So
How you finding them? Let me know. You know, all that sort of stuff. Just reach out to me and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter at ecommercepodcast.net. Loads more content coming from the e-commerce cohort vault. But that's it from me. Hope you are having a great summer. Have a great week. Well, I will see you next time for the 4th episode in this series. But that's it from me. Bye for now.